It's travel day and I'm going to Vermont and it's 5 a.m. and I don't like to get up early. "5 a.m. Monday, September 20th. Got a big day ahead of me. Actually have a flight out at about 1 o'clock today to head to Vermont to do this really great coaching program I'm a part of. I'm gonna take you guys on an awesome journey through that the rest of this week. It's gonna be really cool. I've also got a listing appointment this morning that I set last week. Told them I was heading out of town. They really wanted to meet. So I said, all right, that's great. It's gonna be really early on Monday. So I actually have an 8:30 a.m. listing appointment today. So I'm gonna get as much stuff as I can done before I drop Luke off at school, head up that listing appointment, and then head right to the airport. So it should be a pretty eventful morning. And I'm excited to take you guys on this journey, man. Project U is a really cool thing. And I think you're really gonna love a lot of the stuff that comes out of this video. Next time you see me, I'll probably be in Vermont. See how many fist bumps I can get in the aisle of the plane today, too. This is easily the best plane I've ever taken to Philly. Check this out. It's down. And the window is dark. It's kind of cool. It looks like way too long. One of the other crazy things about the Burlington airport is they've got all these random mannequins hanging from like supplies. This is about the most Vermont thing I've ever seen in an airport. So standing here waiting for an Uber to go meet everybody, and it's like, first off, it's not like Dallas. All Ubers are always 20 minutes away, even at the airport. There's not people just waiting, which kind of sucks. But what they do have are bikes. Case you just want to grab your granola bar and jam right out of here and be good for the environment, bike your happy ass from the airport somewhere. I freaking love Vermont. So what in the hell is Project U, right? I did this a couple of years ago, right as I was kind of going through my divorce, so I wasn't able to complete the entire program, so being able to do this time around has been really awesome. But Project U is a year-long, fully immersive course that has to do with not just business building, but, and honestly, there's wealth building and business building involved, but it's really more about self-mastery. We're focusing on wealth building this second get together. So the last one we did, it was focused on health and wellness. The third session is kind of spirituality. And then in March or April, we'll do the last session, which is leadership, and that'll encompass the entire year. I had that same kind of feeling when I got that email about what's wrong with this moment. I really dove into that question and I found myself asking it multiple times a day, like about a lot of stuff. And I was still obsessing about, well, maybe there is something wrong. And that's why I was laughing about what you just said, because just the fact that I can ask the question kind of proves that there's nothing wrong in the first place, right? So like I even found a way to obsess over the thing that was supposed to take me away from that. And then, you know what I mean? And then you saying that's like, no, man, your ability to ask the question just already proves my point. So I just had one of the more unique experiences of my life at this horse thing. So I didn't get footage of me actually doing this exercise. First off, the instructor here is an amazing woman, and she also reminds me of Kevin Nealon's character in Happy Gilmore. She is just so about this, and she's dead on. We're going in groups of 4 in there, not talking, just kind of working together as a group, not really to accomplish anything other than just be present. And this is what I love about Project U, is because it just challenges you to do these crazy things. So this isn't really that nuts, but so you get in there for 5 minutes and you're just kind of trying to be present. There's no talking, right? You're just supposed to be. And I think our group of 4 went in there and had a really cool experience. So here we are, man. We've arrived at the end of my Project U week here in Vermont. It's such an amazing environment that's so conducive to relaxation and learning and just so many amazing things. So I'm just very appreciative of my week here. You know, we're really focused on wealth building from a coaching and course perspective while we were here, but you know, I kind of got something completely different. I got to be so present with those guys, and I struggle in my life so much to be present in situations. I think as entrepreneurs, a lot of us say yes to many things when we should be saying no to probably a lot more stuff. I say yes to way too much, and it keeps me in this constant state of worrying about what has happened already and what's going to happen in the future, and it just keeps me from being truly present. And I hate that about my life and my mindset and how my brain runs. It's not one of those things that I enjoy about myself. Maybe there's some aspect to it that I haven't harnessed yet that is really awesome. There's been so many opportunities to be present, and I believe that's something that most people don't do, right? The world is really loud, and I can see why people would move up to a place like this to get away from that, right? Like every time I'm here in Vermont, I can see why. I also don't think that presence is something that you have to live in a beautiful environment and walk around outside to achieve all the time. It's something that you're gonna find through some self-awareness, right? I know about myself that I'm not somebody who typically is really present. Like I'm always searching for what I need, and presence requires nothing other than me asking myself, what is truly wrong in this moment? And the answer is usually not a damn thing. What are you worried about? What's wrong with the moment you're sitting in right now? Stay present in your life. Find something this week. Find something this week that you can fully engage in, where there's nothing else around you. You're not worried about the things you didn't do, the things you have to do, the things you screwed up, the things you succeeded at. Just find some ways to be really present this week. And here's the thing is, while you're present, you're not gonna realize it. It's gonna be after the fact. All of a sudden, you're gonna start worrying about stupid crap, and you're gonna realize that you haven't worried about stupid crap for 20, 30 minutes. That's all presence is. It's those moments where you don't even realize that you're just being. You're not worrying about anything else. So I hope you have that experience this week. I really appreciate you being on this journey with me this whole time, and I hope you get something from it, because I certainly did. At the very least, I get to hang out in a really cool ass environment. So just have a terrific week. I'll catch you on the next one.